they pounced on a mistake that I did make, by the way. They're not wrong, because after sitting down with this journalist and receiving the trove of evidence, they are correct that I wrongly identified at that time. And again, I was relying on a ton of reports, and I was clear that this was not my report, but rather what was going on in France. People were trying to answer the question of, okay, well, if Brigitte Macron did not give birth to those children, who did? And I wrongly named someone, which was being alleged at that time, named Brigitte Proba Ozier. Again, I was just reiterating what the journalists were saying at that time. And I learned from this journalist, who is entirely credible and has been working on this story for 8 years, that that is not accurate. And so that's what you're looking for, Brigitte, right? An apology for that, which you say is defamatory, for alleging that Brigitte Ozier fathered these or gave birth to these children, Brigitte Proba Ozier. You are correct. I'm not only just going to correct it here, I'm going to correct it in the long piece that I am working on about your background that I still intend to release in 2 weeks. So don't you worry. Any mistakes that I made, these little things that you're trying to catch on to because you don't want to address the substance of what people are presenting, which is whether or not you transitioned from Jean-Michel Trogneau to Brigitte. Any of the mistakes I made, I will fully correct on the record. And guess what? I now can do it in a way that's better than ever. Because thankfully, you have now reached out to me via your legal firm, which means that we now have a direct line of communication, and I'm going to send you pointed questions